Hey guys, this is Sam from the Etherscape team. We're just going to do a quick tutorial here about how to use the Enjin Console to manually edit tokens. So let's jump right into it. First things first, you're going to want the polkadot.js extension installed on your browser. So you can just go to polkadot.js.org extension and install it from here. Any Chrome-based browser will work, or Firefox. I'm using Microsoft Edge, so the Chrome one works just fine. So get that installed, then you'll have this little widget in the top right corner for polkadot.js, and if you see it, you'll have different wallets of yours connected like this, or you'll need to add a wallet to it basically. So the wallet you want to use is here. Once you have that, we can jump over to nft.io. We'll start by creating a token on nft.io. So I've logged in with my main wallet here, and I'm just going to go to the create button, and I already have some like test collection here, and I'll just go to that one, and we're going to create a new token. So let me grab an image. We'll just drop in something like this and give it a name. Powerful shard. We don't need a website. We'll give it a description. Use this to unlock the powers of great potential. All right. Doesn't matter what it is, right? We're just making something. We'll make it, it can be fungible or non-fungible, doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and make this one non-fungible. Let's add a property here, like power 77, and maybe add one more property. Coolness -5, whatever, doesn't matter, right? So we're putting together just a basic token here, and then we're going to go ahead and let's see what's in the advanced. Royalties and stuff. Yeah, don't worry about this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and create the item. So we'll confirm the transaction. It's going to pop open the polkadot.js. We have to put in our password here, and we can remember it because we'll need to sign a few more things. And it's spinning down here. It's going to take maybe 12 seconds to go ahead and create that. My items now. And we'll click on the cornucopia. Here it is. Here's my items. Let's go ahead and click on it. Okay, here's our token that we made on nft.io. Now I want to draw your attention to the URL that it's at up here. So you're going to see it has basically two numbers, 2084 and 3. So 2084 is the collection ID and 3 is the token ID. That's going to be important to find this on the console. Okay. So next thing we're going to do to manually edit this is go ahead and go to the Enjin Console. It's at console.enjin.io. When you open it up, it's going to look like this. It's going to be showing all the transactions that are going on the blockchain. What we're going to want to go to is click on Network and go down to NFTs. Here we're looking at all the collections, but we want to look at an individual token. So it doesn't matter which collection you select, just click a collection and then click any token on it. And then that will bring us to the token page. This is where we want to be. And you'll see, again, up in the URL that we have a collection ID and a token ID here. So we're just going to fill in this URL with what we got from nft.io. So we're on 2084-3. So we're going to, and then here will be 2084/3. Okay, here's our new token. So let's take a look at it. You'll see that it only has one attribute in it. This is how nft.io sets up the attributes with a URI. So basically that means we're pulling our metadata from an external address, and then you can see this is the address that nft.io publishes it to, and it's going to be a JSON file. So we can just click on that, and it'll open it up, and here's the JSON that describes our token. So this is what we were going to edit if we want to change the token. So let's go ahead and copy this. And I'm just going to, first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to go to search for pretty JSON and get this pretty JSON formatter. This will just make it easier to read. So you can drop your JSON in here, and it's going to format it into this pretty mode here. And then from there, we can go ahead and drop it into like a notepad. And here is the JSON that describes our shard that we made, the token. You can see it has the information that we put into nft.io. It's got our attributes, and then it's got the image that we had selected, and this is also, something that Enjin has uploaded. So if we go and open this URL, we're going to see here's our image that we uploaded, right? Okay, so now we can go ahead and change anything that we want in this JSON to make it new. So I'm going to go ahead and change the name. Say it's the new powerful shard, and it now has 87 power, and let's say it now has a new attribute called rarity, and its value is epic, something like this, right? Okay, and then we can also change this image. So I already have images hosted on, you can host them anywhere you want on any web server. Here's some for the Etherscape. So I'm going to take this scroll 3, and then we'll go back to here, and we can replace the fallback image, and we can also basically put the same thing into the media type. In this media type here, you can put different kinds of media. You can put 3D models, you can put videos, you can put sound files. So there's all different kinds of media you can put here. But for this, we'll just use the image. Okay, so now I have this edited JSON file. So now I need to publish this to the web. And again, you can publish it anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and save it to a folder where I save my own crypto definitions. So we're going to say this is the powerful crystal.json. So we'll save that. And then I'm going to pull up my browser here. So I use Firebase for publishing all this stuff. So now that I've got this here, I'm just going to say Firebase deploy. And then Firebase is going to go ahead and publish my new JSON metadata. Okay, it's published. So let's go find it. It's going to be at this crypto offset. So we can say it's called Powerful Crystal. So here it's going to be in crypto/powerful crystal. Okay, so here is the JSON that we just edited and published, right? So we can go ahead and take this URL now, and let's go back to the console. And here's our token, and it has the one attribute that we saw before. So now I'm just going to click Manage Attributes. And the attribute, I'm replacing this URI attribute. So we can just say URI is the key of the attribute. It has the same name, so it'll override it. And for the value, now I'm going to put the JSON that I just published. And I need to use the token that owns this, or the account that owns this collection. And then click Set Attribute. And you're going to have to sign and submit. And we already put in our password, so we can just sign it. And let's let that go. And then we're going to see here that the URL now changed to point at our powerful crystal JSON that we published. Should give us a green check up in the corner up here. There's our green check. Okay, so the blockchain accepted it. We can click this and see that, yes, it goes to our new JSON that we just published. So now, from there, let's go to nft.io. And here on nft.io, there is this button in the top right corner called Refresh Metadata. So you can click Refresh Metadata, and that's going to trigger it to pull the metadata again. Can take a little bit of time, so we'll wait, and then we'll check it in a minute. Okay, guys, I just realized that I put a bug in my JSON file, so it wasn't refreshing like it was supposed to. Typical dev mistake. So JSON, because I added a new attribute down here, I needed to have a comma here so that this would be like a proper array. So I skipped that. Another thing you can do, let me just show this. So like if you want to double check this, let's put the bug back in. You can go back to this JSON viewer and type it in here, and you can see that, oh, it detected that I'm missing something. So if I go back and put in the comma and go back here and put this in, now it looks proper. So that's a good way to just check to make sure that you didn't make a mistake in your JSON. So I fix my JSON here, then I'm just going to go back and publish this to Firebase again to fix it. and then we'll try and refresh the metadata again on nft.io. Okay, Firebase has it. Let's refresh here. Okay, COM is there. We don't need to update the blockchain again because it's just pointing to the JSON, so blockchain's still fine. So then we just go back and hit refresh metadata again on nft.io and see how it goes. Okay, here we can see that the metadata updated, so it's the same token, 2084-3. Now it has this new image. It's called the new powerful shard. So we are looking good. So that is how you can update your tokens using the Enjin Console and publishing your own metadata and own images on your own web server. Thanks for watching.